Hi Taurus, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs, so check them out for all three so you know which one resonates with you the most. Remember to use your own discernment. They are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. Before we start, I just want to say a massive thank you so much actually for those of you that allowed me to to have time off while I was sick, and also to get better and try to get all of the year ahead stuff out, and all of that kind of stuff. And for those of you that sent me well wishes and things, it really does mean a lot. All right, so with that said, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So I'm going to give these a good shuffle. And your key to the week this week is, drum roll please. All right, you got the Strength card. So this week you may be paying extra focus and attention to your physical health and vitality, but also it does suggest that in all of these different areas of your life, your main focus is going to be going after something that takes or requires a lot of courage, or maybe even finding it within yourself to override a really strong impulse of some sort. It's almost like some kind of super self-control is needed this week, and like you're digging deep to find it. All right, so for your actions and options this week, you've got the Sun card. Wow, right, look at that. That is a lot of Leonine energy here. So if you know any Leos, I would partner up, buddy up, or connect with them any way that you can, because the chances are the results could be magic. Now, the Sun card enhances all of the blessings for your life this week, and in your actions and options, it basically says whatever moves you make this week, you can't really go wrong, right? I mean, obviously, yes, if you go up to a policeman and punch them in the face, you're going to get arrested. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying be gratuitously stupid. What I'm saying is almost everything that you do has the golden touch this week, so you want to use it. In terms of the options that are available to you, this does suggest that this week you have the ability to fix or to change things that have been challenges, issues or problems that much easier than usual. If it comes to breaking a bad habit, if it comes to starting a weight loss regime, or I don't know, maybe even some kind of healing, right? When, especially on that physical health and vitality level, this could be a great week for you. Now, in terms of your communications, you've got the King of Swords. So this does suggest that this week there are conversations with legal professionals in some way, shape or form. Could also be around contracts, commitments, anywhere where you're needing to sign on the dotted line. It looks like a lot of you are seeking information or some kind of advice, and it's like the information or the knowledge that you're asking for, not only do you get it, but it's information that is actually very useful to you, or the information that you're getting is on the money. All right, now the King of Swords is usually an air sign male, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. If for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this I actually really like, because you are starting to show that you could be a specialist in your field. You're starting to really prove yourself or to earn your stripes in some way, shape or form. So this is great. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, same kind of energy, only this week you have the guts or the wherewithal to go out of your comfort zone. You're being asked to really step out of or beyond sort of what you know, to go after something new or different. And because at the moment you're showing your smarts, right? But moving forward, you're also showing, what's the word that I'm looking for? You're showing your smarts, but it's going to be your grit and your ability to kind of change track that people are really going to need or want to see from you this week. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves. Sorry, got a floppy mic there. Nobody wants that. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. For For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, I don't know, maybe this is you doing your accounts, maybe it's you doing your taxes. you look after your paperwork, all right? Your paperwork, your documentation, especially where you've been putting it off because you're worried about what it actually looks like or what the state of or the health of something is. The faster you do it, the better it is going to be for you. And second, you will be pleasantly surprised once you actually have the facts and figures. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, this could actually be that you are assisting somebody with their paperwork or documentation, and it takes a lot of patience from you. It could also be that you're connecting to or speaking to a healthcare professional that is giving you the steps of how you're going to move forward from here on in. When it comes to your love and relations, you've got the Ten of Swords. Does this mean you're all suddenly, all Tauruses this week are suddenly breaking off and ending their relationships? No, of course not. But it does suggest that something about your relationship does need to shift, change, or evolve this week. This may very well be a very serious conversation around something that there is no getting around, right? You've got the Sun card here, so it doesn't have to be a relationship or a deal breaker, but it does suggest that there is going to be a hard conversation had with your significant other this week. It has a peaceful resolution, but it will need to be had. And if it isn't had now, remember, this kind of stuff, when this sort of stuff shows up in a reading, you deal with it now and you avoid the tower. You brush it under the carpet, you ignore it, you for the sake of not having drama. Or yes, Taurus, I see you. Taurus doesn't like drama in any way, shape or form. And so they will avoid, and sometimes they'll just, whatever, for those of you that are cross-watching. And the problem with messages like this is you've got the Sun, right? It's good for you. It's going to be a hard conversation. There's no getting around that, but it has a peaceful or satisfactory conclusion. You ignore this just because you like it easy and you don't want any drama or whatever. You're going to fuck yourself up and then you're going to end up with the tower. Don't do it to yourself. Just deal with it here and now and get it be done. All right? He says, for those of you that are single and looking, that Ten of Swords can literally just be the end of the singledom. Right? Now, with the Strength card, whoever is coming in or whatever options are available to you, they may not be what you are used to or what you're expecting. Now, then you've got the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands, okay, with the Strength card. I'm not a doctor. I can't give you medical advice. This is not that. This is not a diagnosis or anything else, but I know what I see in my cards when I see it. Now, before we get into that, I just want to say on the 20th of November, the life path videos and the year ahead for the numerology overview for the year ahead are all going live, along with the astro tarot scopes that will be out there for your viewing purchasing pleasure. And as if that wasn't enough, I created something very special for you this year that if you have ever taken any of my energy work courses, if you've ever had an energy work session with me, you are going to love this. You can do it in your own time. It's short, sharp, focused, and it's very much centered on 2024. I think you are going to love it. All right, with that, let's get back to this. When it comes to your money and materials, when it comes to your finances, there is this, I think, is, for those of you that are partnered, it will be a financial issue. There's going to be some kind of financial issue or challenge that comes up that you're going to need to have a conversation around. For when it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is your immune system. It looks like for some of you, now you've got the Sun card here, so it will likely, you'll find a way out or you'll find a way through, or the medication that you take will work really well. So it's like if you're seeing a doctor, if you've had a problem or an issue, you get good results here. But it looks like a problem or an issue with the immune system. When it comes to your home and environment, the Seven of Wands, there could be a battle over the home or within the home this week. Again, you've got the Sun card. It's offering protection. It's offering a way out. It's also offering some form of ease. So don't listen to this and think oh, everything's trash. No, it's not. You've got the Sun card, which is offering a lot of protection here, but you have to override that peace at all costs sort of nature that you have. All right, that's just kind of the way of it. You might have to get your hands a little bit dirty this week. All right. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that. Not in a violent way, by the way. That's not what I was condoning at all or suggesting. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.